All right, so let's talk about EPS. Someone in my Telegram group wanted to look at it, so I thought I'd just make a video about it. If you guys want to join the Telegram, it is in my TikTok description, and I'll also put it in my YouTube description. But without further said, let's kind of see what is going on with this. I have no idea what this coin is. I'm just going to chart it and go from there. So looks like you had some resistance right there. So I'm going to map out the resistances first. And it looks like it originally listed on Binance at $22 and it fell off a cliff after that. It looks like you have a retest of this area right here. You got rejected. You fell further. So there's going to be support right there. You got rejected here a second time and a third time with the wick. So that's definitely going to be resistance right there. Let's put support here because several times, one time there, two times there, and now you're starting to make higher lows from that point. But hold on. So that is definitely going to be a higher low right here, barely. This low right here came down to basically 33 cents. This low came down to 34 cents. And I know this is a long time ago. This is on the daily chart. We're talking about stuff that happened on 21st of July, but I just want to make sure we're making higher lows. You made a third higher low right here at 42 cents basically, and that was the 27th of September, just a few days ago. And now you also made another higher low, which was the 28th of October. I'm sorry, this was not a few days ago, but the 28th of October was a few days ago, and now you're going up. So I definitely think we can say that there is a trend line that we have going on here. I don't really love trend lines because they can be invalidated very easily and manipulated. But when I draw a trend line originally, I never change it because if you change it, then it's pointless to even have a trend line if you just randomly change it when the price moves. So that's the trend line I'm drawing because it's been in play for weeks now, literally weeks now. So we are going up here. We're definitely uptrend long term. So if you can get a buy-in anywhere near 47 to 50 cents, I say that's a great opportunity. Now let's see this. Now the only worrisome thing is every time, well, I shouldn't say every time, but from the 29th of August, you're making lower highs, which short term, in my opinion, I should say short term, that is bearish overall. So if we just try to draw it from here, where would that put us if we keep making higher lows? I mean, I don't know, maybe even validated it. I'm not even going to draw a trend line up there. So let's go to the fibs and go from there. So the most recent higher low was actually, I'm going to do a macro fib on the bigger time frame from your local top. So we'll do it from here to down here. How about that? Now zoom in. Bear with me. I'm just trying to really dissect this chart. Yeah, so from there, your 618 would be at 250. That's where you should be. Damn, we are a long ways away from that. The reason I don't do the fib from way up here because that was a crazy wick, and I don't know if that was a real price action. But when you got the bounce and then made another lower high here, I think that is real price action. So that's where we're doing it. And the 618 is at 250, which is a 4x from here, 5x from here. That's going to be so. Yeah, I would say overall this chart is bullish. The only thing I'd worry about on the smaller time frames is the fact you made a lower high here, and then you rallied. You made another lower high here, but I guess maybe that's invalidated because you did make a higher high here. So overall, maybe to the upside, that's not in play. You are making higher lows though, so I would say this chart long term, if you're looking to invest in this for the rest of the bull run for the next 2 to 3 months, I would say overall this chart is bullish. So now let me do a fib from the most recent low. Nah, I didn't want to do anything yet. Let me do it from the most recent low, which was, I'm going to do it to the body close, which was that. And then you had okay, let me zoom in again. We're going to go down to the 12-hour chart because it's on a smaller time frame. Okay. So currently on the smaller time frames, you're 618. The short-term target that I'd be targeting is, although you might already be past that, you are past the 618. So the next target, I shouldn't say the next target, but I would definitely be targeting $2.50 bare minimum for this bull run for this coin. I have no clue what it is, but I'm charting it. So, and then on the bigger time frames, I'll probably I don't know if that's an all-time high, but if it is, then I'd be targeting $22. Let me go over to CoinMarketCap and see what the all-time high on this is, just to know if that was the start of it, if it really came out when Binance listed it, or if it came out earlier. My guess is it came out earlier. I don't know. It is on the Binance Smart Chain, so you can't buy it on Uniswap or anything like that. All-time high was $21.29. All-time low was $33. That's ridiculous. Okay. So with that being said, all-time high was up here at 21. Is that right? Was that 21? Basically, yeah. And then the all-time low was 33 cents. Dude, it fell off a freaking cliff. It went from $22 to 33 cents in how long? 7 months. It went from 21.29 to 34 cents, 33 cents. Yikes. So what does it do? I'm curious. It's a cryptocurrency and operates on the Binance Smart Chain. Has a current supply, but what does it do? We update our EPS to USD real time. Doesn't seem that exciting a coin. What's the market cap for this? $258 million. So I don't know. I think you do see, though, bare minimum $2.50 or $2.58. And who knows? Maybe in a blow off top scenario, you get back to all time highs, but I doubt that. But then again, if Bitcoin goes to 200, 300K, then I would say $23 is probably on the table. But otherwise, short term, I would be targeting $2.50. So that's about it. I don't want to make this video too long. That's kind of my analysis on it. Now I want to go do one more thing. Go down to the MACD. The MACD on the 1 hour chart does need a bounce. Yeah, you should be getting a bounce here because where this line is right here, that's a really rough support line. But that's kind of how low you usually go before you go back up. And then to upside, obviously, I think you topped out right here. So, anywho, I think you do go back up here on the 1 hour chart, and the 15-minute chart, I would say that could come down to the support before getting a bounce. But I do think bigger time frames are looking very bullish. The 1 hour chart and especially the daily chart, I would say bare minimum $2 to $3 bare minimum for the rest of this board on EPS. All right, that's it.